Assalamu alaikum and hello to my non-Muslim viewers. Today I'm going to make a very quick announcement regarding, the interview with Dr. Richard Carrier and Dr. Robert M. Price, which was scheduled on September, later this month in September. I'm going to be telling you what's going on with me and, what's going on with the interview. Recently, I've been having heart problems, and because of that, I've been hospitalized. And yesterday, I had a brief cardiac arrest, which is a serious heart problem. I'm recovered now, but I need more time for recovery. So unfortunately, the event with me, Dr. Richard Carrier, and Dr. Robert M. Price has to be postponed until further notice in 2018. So in 2018, it's definitely happening. Richard Carrier and Robert M. Price are definitely coming to Michigan, and we're definitely going to have an interview. I'm definitely going to have an interview with both of them. My plan is to have one joint interview with both of them and two separate interviews. So I'm going to be interviewing Richard Carrier and Robert M. Price one day, and then the other day there's going to be separate interviews with Robert M. Price and Richard Carrier. That's my plan. It's going to be separated. There's going to be one where it's separated with both of them, and there's going to be one where they're together. So there'll be a live audience for all three of those. I'm hoping there'll be a live audience for all three of those interviews. So whoever wants to come, ask questions, get book signs, get their book signed by Richard Carrier and Robert M. Price. They can do that both days. That's my ultimate plan. But it all depends on scheduling. I have to reschedule the whole thing because Robert M. Price and Richard Carrier were available those days. Now I have to reschedule. Now I have to reschedule everything to make sure they can fit into a new schedule in 2018. So I'm hoping to get both of them there. Last year Richard Carrier came to Michigan, and we had a good time. I recorded an interview with Richard Carrier. As many of my subscribers already know, after the interview, we went to a place called Andrews a restaurant called Andrews on the Corner. A lot of people came to see Richard Carrier. They took pictures. Richard Carrier signed books that he wrote for them. And we all had a good time. We all got dinner, and all Richard Carrier's fans from Michigan drove out all the way from West Michigan, East Michigan, just to see him. So we all had a good time in Andrews on the Corner. We all ate dinner, and we all had a good time hanging out with Dr. Richard Carrier. I definitely that was definitely a good time for all of us, and I want to continue those good times without without fundamentalist problems and stuff like that, because usually when you have these debates with Christians and Muslims, it gets heated, and there's two fundamentalists arguing, and it gets problematic. But I'm doing my own events. I'm not I'm not debating anymore, but I'm going to do my own events with Dr. Robert M. Price and Dr. Richard Carrier, and who knows, maybe Bart Ehrman will come in 2018, but it seems unlikely because Bart Ehrman told me he's busy with personal stuff, so it seems unlikely that I'll get Bart Ehrman to be interviewed. He said he was too busy, and I understand that people are busy with personal stuff and work and and other stuff like that. So we all have lives outside these discussions. So I don't blame Bart Ehrman for saying he's busy and stuff like that. I mean, he's probably too busy to come to Michigan and do an interview. So I don't blame him for that. But Richard Carrier and Robert M. Price are definitely confirmed to come sometime later in 2018. I don't know the schedule yet. So so I just want to give an update on what's been going on with me and what's been going on with the interview and stuff like that. For anybody who made plans to come to Michigan to see the interview, I am sorry that it had to be postponed and stuff like that because of my health issues. And another problem is I don't have insurance, so I have to pay out of pocket for my medical bills. So I've had some savings, and I had to pay all that for my medical bills. So that kind of and now I have to go back to work. So I'm kind of I'm kind of in a bad position here because I have to pay, those medical bills without insurance, and medical bills are, anybody who knows the American medical process or a medical system knows that it's very expensive, and it's very problematic dealing with the American medical system. So I have to pay out of pocket, and now I have to go back to work. I can't take off work. I have to go back on Tuesday. They gave me a day off. That's pretty much about it. So I have to go on Tuesday back to work. So there's no rest for me. I have to start working. I can't. There's no recover. This weekend is basically my recovery time. So I just wanted to get the information out there. Thanks for all the support and stuff like that. People on my social media accounts have been praying for me and hoping I get better. So thank you. I am better now. But unfortunately, this whole event has to be postponed until further notice, sometime in 2018. I'm hoping sometime in 2018 it'll happen sometime in like May or June, or it could even be earlier in 2018. I don't know, but it can't happen this year because I'm too busy with work now. So yeah, and I have bills to pay and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope everybody understands my current situation and stuff like that. But there's going to be further events with Robert M. Price and Richard Carrier. I'm hoping that every year I'm going to have both of them come to Michigan, and we talk about various things, and we record more YouTube episodes and stuff like that. So this is my update on what's been going on with me. I'm sorry for any inconveniences caused in planning, especially with Dr. Carrier. I know he made plans ahead of time, and for me to put this on, to postpone everything. I understand it's chaotic, it's problematic, so I do apologize for that. But in the future, next year, both of them, Robert M. Price and Richard Carrier, are confirmed. I don't have, we get along. I get along with both of them, and both of them seem to be down to come to Michigan. So it's confirmed next year they're coming. I just don't know when yet. I don't know the details and stuff. I might have to start over. So I'll make another announcement when that interview with Robert M. Price and Richard Carrier it becomes more. When it gets closer to the date, or when it becomes more and more solid, then I'll get into more details on when it is, where it is, the schedule, etc., etc. But now the event in September, unfortunately, has to be canceled. So I hope everybody understands, and I hope everybody comes next year to the event. So it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a joint interview. My goal is there's going to be a joint interview with Richard Carrier and Robert M. Price, and then there's going to be separate interviews. So I'm going to be recording separate episodes with Robert M. Price. Then I'm going to be recording separate episodes with Richard Carrier regarding religion, politics, etc., etc. So there's a lot of good stuff ahead. Coming up next year. So I hope everybody stays subscribed to my channel, and I hope anybody who's in Michigan or wants to come to Michigan comes to the 2018 event with me and Richard Carrier and Robert M. Price. Stay tuned for the details. Thanks, and salam.